Whoa, that guy's got a kid? And the way he's acting. And it didn't seem like things were going well with his wife either.
No way.
Mizuki, how did you know about his niece?
Well, Tamiya mentioned that Sato got married out of wedlock and also wasn't getting along with his partner.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work in the sales department. I lost the contract.
Don't worry about it, Sato. That client was way too demanding.
Oh dear, Sato. Seems like you had some bad luck with that contract. If you ever need to talk, I'm here for you. We're colleagues after all, but my numbers are better, so don't be too stubborn.
Thanks. Even though we're both sales, we have different roles, so don't worry about it.
Besides, Sato's doing just fine. Tamiya, don't say weird stuff like that.
Is that so? Well, maybe, but nowhere near as good as me. You're too protective of him, Mizuki.
That's not true. Sato, don't let it get you down.
Mizuki's always too nice to Sato.
I'm home! Makoto! I'm home! This kid is just too cute! But today's the last day I get to be with them. The next day...
Wait, what?
I'm so sad to say goodbye to you.
You can always come and visit.
Makoto!
Whoa! That guy's got a kid? And the way he's acting. Now that I think about it, Sato was way too interested in our coworker's wedding talk before. That probably means the woman next to him is his wife, and they got married out of wedlock? That's why they didn't have a wedding ceremony.
What? Sato?
And it didn't seem like things were going well with his wife either.
No way.
I've heard you talk about Sato a lot. Maybe it's time to give up. Hey Mizuki, what about me?
Seriously? We can't just sit around.
Huh?
Sato,
Now Noah's mine.
why didn't you tell us sooner? You have a kid?
What?
If you'd told us, we all would have helped out.
Wait, what?
Is that true? You really have a kid? Then you should take parental leave right away. Why didn't you tell us something so important?
And it's such a happy occasion. We've all prepared gifts and everything.
Oh, no, that's not it. The kid isn't mine. She's my sister's.
What? So she's your niece?
Yeah, I was taking care of her with a babysitter, while my sister was recovering at home from childbirth. But she went back to my sister's place yesterday, so there's no need to worry anymore.
But you must have been exhausted from all that.
Actually, it's the opposite. I was on cloud 9. I had an angel in the house. But then I messed up, and now I'm beating myself up over it. Oh, I see. Well, that's good. But next time, let us know in advance.
Yeah, we kept inviting you to meals without knowing. Well, now that I know it was because of your niece, I'm so relieved.
I'm so sorry. I'll definitely tell you next time. As an apology, do you want to see a bunch of pictures?
Of course.
Wait a minute. Mizuki, how did you know about his niece?
Well, Tamiya mentioned that Sato was married out of wedlock and wasn't getting along with his partner. Huh?
Oh.
That's right, Tamiya. Why did you even bring that up in the first place? You knew how I felt about Sato, and you tried to make me anxious. What was that about? Shouldn't you have checked with Sato first before jumping to conclusions?
Well... I just misunderstood. I thought he had gotten married, that's all. I told you first, because I thought you might understand better, you know, as a woman.
That makes no sense. What exactly was I supposed to understand?
Don't go around causing unnecessary trouble. Sure, I should have said something, but as a professional, you should have confirmed it with me before making assumptions.
That's not how someone who's successful at work operates.
Ugh.
Speaking of work, I was actually thinking of assigning you to a big new project. Wait, me? Yeah, up until now, you have mainly been handling client support, but I want you to learn how to properly close contracts. Mizuki, I want you to assist.
Got it. I'll help with anything.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't this too much for him? He's just recently lost a contract. I'll handle all the new deals.
Sure, if I leave it to you, it'll probably go well to some extent. But you always push too hard to close deals, which puts a strain on our supply. Sato's been managing the complaints every time.
Yeah, but still.
On the other hand, if Sato can smoothly negotiate with clients, I think he can finalize contracts with great terms.
We've got no choice but to give it our all. Let's do this together.
Yeah. I'm counting on you. Give him plenty of advice, Tamiya.
Okay. Well, it probably won't go smoothly anyway. Securing new deals is no easy task for a beginner.
And so, I was entrusted with a new project. At first, I struggled with the unfamiliar negotiations, but Mizuki's amazing support helped me work comfortably. 1 month later...
Hey Mizuki, how's the negotiation going? You're probably having a tough time, so I can give you some advice if you want.
Huh? What are you talking about? We're about to finalize it.
What?
Sato is amazing at getting clients to open up. He's used to dealing with difficult people, so he's great at making small talk. I think Sato could even host a talk show. Plus, he's handsome.
What did you say?
Noah, I finished the final proposal. Can you help me review it?
Of course, Keiichi.
Noah? Keiichi? Let me see it. I'll give you some advice since I'm an elite.
Wait!
It's actually really well done.
Right? Creating documents is my specialty.
Isn't there anything missing? Aha! You two still have a lot to learn.
What do you mean?
Look here. The client requested 500 units, right? But you're planning to deliver 800. If we send them that many, it'll cause problems on their end. Providing the requested amount is the basics of sales. No, this is an obvious violation, trying to overcharge them.
There's a small footnote right there.
Huh? Oh, right.
The price of wood is really cheap right now, so while the original plan was 500 sets, we recommended they buy as much as possible while it's affordable. If we initially stated 800 as the client's request, other employees might get confused. They wanted 800 right from the start? That's impossible. Panic. That's just common sense, isn't it? We're negotiating while considering the client's needs and maximizing sales. You couldn't figure out what we were doing since you were only thinking about yourself, huh?
Fine, do whatever you want.
That was always the plan.
That guy's got way too much pride.
Did Sato really decide the quantity with a client in mind? I need to double check to manage the risk. Hello?
The next day...
What have you done?
What's wrong? Why are you yelling?
Tamiya made a huge mistake.
I didn't do anything.
You called the client yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I just checked if they were aware of the 800 units.
But the client specifically asked not to be contacted about work yesterday. He wanted not to think about work at all and focus on his sister's wedding. They grew up with a single mom, and he was really close to his sister.
Oh no. And you contacted him?
But I didn't know. You should have told me beforehand.
Like we had the time to anticipate that you, who isn't even on the project, would contact the client without permission. If you were going to call, you should have at least checked with Keiichi and Noah first. I don't know if you're jealous or not, but it's not like their success will affect your evaluation.
Yeah, but...
It's okay. The client wasn't upset after I explained the situation. We managed to avoid a disaster.
That's a relief.
With what happened with Sato's niece yesterday, and now this, your personal affairs with Sato are starting to affect your work, aren't they?
That's not true. This time, it was my mistake. I was just trying to help.
Help?
All right, I've decided. You'll be handling the client relationship, maintenance that Sato usually does for a month.
Why me?
I think you need to understand just how challenging Sato's job really is.
Fine. I'll finish Sato's tasks in no time. Huh? You thought the desk lamp was LED? Yeah, I was disappointed with the desk from Tokimeki. I bought it because you have a good reputation within the industry. but it's not selling at all, especially the desk lamp. It's just not convincing. But wasn't it clearly stated in the contract that it's not LED? Sure, but the price is high enough to make you think it is. Other companies would sell this quality at a much lower price, wouldn't they? That's not true. This price is justified since we have superior wood quality and functionality. But buyers don't see it that way. I'm canceling the contract. But wait! Please reconsider!
Congratulations on finalizing the contract. Thank you.
I'm back. I lost the contract.
That makes 3 companies this month.
Tamiya, don't be too hard on yourself.
You're still getting used to it. It's understandable. If the other side starts saying unreasonable things, it's good to shift the focus on just smoothly change the topic.
Well, I'm sure someone as elite as you can easily handle that, right, Tamiya?
I've had enough. I don't need a company that doesn't properly value me. I'm quitting.
What? Are you running away?
Huh?
Just the other day, you were acting like anyone could do my job. But now, you're struggling. Everyone's just expecting you to overcome this challenge. If you run away now, you'll end up running away for the rest of your life.
Sato is right. Please reconsider.
Running away? Don't be ridiculous. I just think it's a waste of time to endlessly keep doing such easy work. I found a company that appreciates my sales skills. There, I can really make use of my talents.
I see. That's unfortunate. 1 month later. Tamiya! Tamiya, there's a mistake in this document.
Huh? Oh, sorry about that. Can you fix it?
Well, okay, but I always secretly fix them, you know? It's about time you give me a document without any mistakes, don't you think?
Huh? He's younger than me and doesn't have better results than me. And he's close with a receptionist everyone likes.
More time passed. Another successful day!
We really are the perfect team.
Yeah!
There's something I'd like to talk about.
That's...
Isn't that Tamiya?
I heard he keeps changing jobs and getting into fights with coworkers each time.
Is that so?
He becomes jealous and causes trouble over and over. Nothing's changed.
Sato. I want to be your partner, even outside of work. Is that okay?
I'd be honored! After that, Tamiya ended up in a much smaller company than before. And I heard he's undergoing tough training because of his bad attitude. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.